for healing purposes, whether you're trying to heal your gut or if you have a specific injury, they do actually work really good. A little bit expensive, but you do have to do a cycle, 6 to 8 weeks roughly. I haven't tried any pills, just mostly the injections more than anything. Hi Maurice. Hey, Anonymous. YouTube, yeah, I have YouTube running. I just run it up right now. For some reason, it was taking a little bit longer to actually load. So we got it loaded there right now. Hey Merrick, how are you? Good to see you. Finally, we got some nice weather today. Seriously, some beautiful weather. We went for almost an hour and a half hike this morning because I was not working. I didn't have no patience. First time ever. And so we did a little walk, me and Duke. We went and did a little walk. It was nice actually, beautiful place. Took some pictures. Hey Roberto, how are ya? Ritik, how's it going today? Lost you earlier. What's your opinion on peptides? Peptides work really good. It's just the process is very expensive. It's a hit and miss. Certain peptides work, certain peptides don't. So you almost have to test it out and see what works best for you. It depends what is your goal. Do you know what a CTA heart scan is? Any thoughts? The CT calcium score, is that what you're talking about? Good, I hope you are good too. So far so good. Finally, yesterday I had a good night's sleep, but I was up at 3 for some reason. The trailer here kicked in, which is I had it unplugged and I have the fuse out and kicked in the middle of the night and gave a lot of cold air because I don't have anything hooked up to it. And just kind of interrupted my sleep, me and Duke, about 3 a.m. It's 3D scan of the heart. Yeah, it's not going to prove anything, the 3D scan. All it's just going to tell you whether you have arterial calcifications or if there's any abnormalities in the arteries. That's all. That's pretty much it. How can I make kefir? Ritik, I made a video. I did put it on YouTube, how to make kefir. Definitely check it out. And I kind of did it step by step because you can buy, I usually like to buy like raw goat and make it with there, and you can actually let it sit outside for about 72 hours to actually ferment good. And of course, the more it ferments, the better the flavor is. And of course, after you do your first batch and within about a week you do a second batch, third batch, by the time you hit like your 6th batch, that's when you actually start to feel the intensity and the flavor of the kefir. You have the acidity flavor, which is really, really nice. Guys, whoever sending me a message is being blocked. Maybe you wanna rewrite it differently. Would you recommend a 40-day water fast for what? What's the plan? What's the goal for a 40-day plan, a 40-day fast? It depends what's your goal. If you're just gonna do it for health-wise, yeah, it's fine. You know, 5 days plenty, 7 day plenty. A 40-day, it depends what your goal is. Where from? Right now I'm in Canada, in British Columbia right now. As you can see, there's the mountains behind me. So I finally made it to my off-grid location. I was in the city for the past couple of months waiting for the snow to melt, and we finally made it. So it's been nice. Been cleaning up for the past 2 days, trying to set up the wood stove outside, so I can burn a lot of the stuff. Nice meet from Ottawa. Oh, cheers. You're not that far off, Roberto. Couple hours flight. That's nice. How's the weather been on Ottawa? Getting chickens. Been thinking either chickens or a cow. But I don't have any place to kind of store them in the winter time. So I'll have to see what would work the best. Either I get them and, you know, at the end of the season, we end up butchering them. So I haven't decided yet. Any good ganja up there? Oh, probably there is. There is. 100% there is. So we'll see. Either I'll get chickens or maybe we'll get some, or we'll get a cow. If I'm gonna get a cow, maybe we'll go half and half, me and my neighbor. We haven't decided yet. Probably here in next week or so. And we'll probably end up putting it in the bottom there, just so we can, we'll probably split it, half on my land and half on his land. Can a left ventricle hypertrophic reversed, you could actually stop the progression 100%, and we can actually start to allow proper flexibility and proper fraction intake 100%. But it's all in regards to your lifestyle, and there is certain supplements you have to kind of add to your lifestyle, but we can definitely do that. Book a time with me, we can discuss it in details, and I can give you like a specific guide for it. Is there best blood pressure medication? There's none. All medication is going to give you either a regular heartbeat or going to give you side effects. Long-term usage is going to shrink your brain, so there's a lot of bad side effects from a lot of the high blood pressure medication. I can help you, and I can actually reverse your high blood pressure if you're having an issue. I can definitely work with you step by step, and we can get all that stuff fixed up. There's about 7 factors that causes high blood pressure. Hot flashes, female. Increase your magnesium and vitamin D3. There's some herbs I can't remember on top of my head. I have to actually check them out to see. Can I take prebiotics with probiotics? Yeah, you can do that. Prebiotics is going to be the food for probiotics. Best time to take prebiotics would be with last meal of the day, and you don't have to take them every single day. Yeah, let's do like a little walk. Come on, Duke, where are you? Oh, there's Duke. Yes, work with them. Reverse my stage 3 kidney disease. Thank you, Leona. Thanks so much for the message, for the comment. I have issue with low blood pressure for the last 3 months. I used to be perfect reading before. So obviously something must have been damaged, or something changed in your lifestyle or your arterial system. But most of that stuff is easily fixed. I can guide you through the whole process. Very low, how low? No, Duke, we can't go there yet. Wanna go outside there? Do some barking? Hold on, let me get the cable. I'm gonna put the cable on you. Otherwise, I don't want you to run into the crown land and get me in trouble. Here, back up. Get yourself in trouble and get me to go after you for hours like last year. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna open the gate because Duke wants to come out, but I have to actually put a little rope on him. Wait, Duke. Let me get the rope first. Let me get the rope first. Give me a second, guys. Hey, hey. Let me get the cable, bud. Come here. Come here. Give me a second. Come here, bud. You know we can go outside without the rope. Doing everything with one hand. Wait. Okay. You can go play. 90 over 60, 88 over 50, yeah. It's very low. I can fix that for you, no problem. Book a time with me if you like. I can help you with that. We got Duke outside of the fence, but I have to actually tie him down, or else if he goes up to the crown land, we're screwed. Then I'll have to go after him. Let him play a little bit with the water. How can I book? If you click on the on my name in the top left corner, see that picture? If you click on it, you can actually book a time with me there. There's a 30-minute and there's a 1 hour you can book. Let me know if you can find it. What could be the cause of swollen legs and how can I fix it? It's mostly your kidneys. Yeah, and yeah, I can help you fix it very easily. Hold on, guys. Let me just switch the camera. So yeah, if you click on my picture there on the top, it'll go to my website. Then you can actually pick. I don't know why I lose signal. Oh, there we go. I think we got the signal back again. Okay, good. I don't know why I have bad signal here. It's only on my Samsung phone. The iPhone works no problem. Bad signal. I didn't hear your reply. Yeah, book a time. I can help you with it. Can you guys hear me good, or is the signal pretty bad? Because I'm right like not even 20 feet away from the tower, from the box inside the house. Maybe I should actually put it on top of the roof. Highly recommend booking with Maurice. Thank you. It's okay now. Okay, perfect. You guys can hear me. Excellent. I'll book. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason, because I have the box inside the trailer, maybe that's why it's kind of conflicting with the metal roof. I think maybe I should put it on the outside or outside the trailer. I think probably that would be better. I should maybe do the wiring because I'd like to come up here and show you what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do. I don't know how to do much gardening and stuff, but I'm kind of trying to build a small, as you can see behind me, my small greenhouse. So with the greenhouse, we're gonna put strawberries and cucumbers. That's it. Yes, Whitegate, if you click on my picture on the top there, it'll take you to my website. Then you can definitely book a time and I can help you. I hope you guys can hear me good. I know I'm outside the gate because I have Duke outside the gate right now, just so you can play a little bit with the water. I do have to stay around here just in case, because I don't want him to go up to the crown land. How can I lose weight fast? Shift your carbohydrates. Shift your carbohydrates. That's all you have to do. It's all in regards to the carbohydrate intake. Just keep this in mind. In the presence of insulin, no weight will be lost. I'm just gonna walk slowly so we won't lose connection. Do I subscribe to book? No, you can just go to my website and you're gonna see two links. One is gonna say 30 minutes and one is gonna be 1 hour. You can pick whichever one you want based on the day and based on the hours. You don't have to subscribe. If you click on my picture profile and click on the link under my picture, it's gonna take you to my main website. Damn, my beard is growing like crazy. I have to brush it. Let me know if you do find it. Thank you for the comment, MMA. Cheers. I don't know why I'm trying to get both phones as close as possible. For some reason, you know, on one phone you guys can see me fall. On the other phone you can barely see me. You see half of my face. It's almost I have to stand like that far back. Wow. I don't know why it's so much zoomed in. Maybe that's, I don't know. There's Duke. He's right behind me. I don't know if you guys can see him. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There's Duke up on the top. Yeah, let's keep this here. Maybe we'll put it on the fence. We're thinking of getting the little bit of fire going so I can clean up some of the stuff here. There we go. Duke, what do you think? No, I can't find the website. So are you able to send me a direct message? See if you click on that picture there, and it's gonna take you to my main page. If you go to my main page, there's a website under my main page, under my main picture page. If you can't find it, White Gates, send me a direct picture, send me a direct DM, and what I'll do is I'll send you the link. If you can do that, that would be great. That would be awesome. Can I make kefir without kefir grains? It'll be tough. It'll be very tough. Most of the time it won't work. You can actually do it with the yogurt, with like 1/4 cup of yogurt. So the difference between the yogurt and the kefir you can actually let it age a little bit longer, roughly about 3 days or so. So you could try. You can try. And you can kind of see if that works. Duke, you want to go in? Oh, he doesn't want to go in. No, I can't. The picture is pretty clear, guys. You guys can see me very good, right? Okay, that's good to know. Perfect. Duke is having way too much fun out there. Let's go back in here. Duke, you gonna stay there? You gonna stay or you gonna come back in? So we find out that Karen is actually trying to feed some bears, so we need to actually fix that up. How many times can I reuse the kefir grains? Multiple times. The more you use it, the more you can actually increase the bacteria. Hey man, how much fiber should I have a day, and from what source are best? Cheers, love your content. Fiber, you can actually, you can get fiber from, like natural fruits like berries. That's what I like to get the fiber from, if you like. Or you can actually, one of the best form out there, two best forms out there would be chicory root, and another one would be acacia root, acacia powder. They're both really good, and you don't need a whole lot. A teaspoon to maybe you can work your way up to like 2 teaspoons a day would be plenty enough. How do I eat nuts if they have oxalates? Well, you can sprout them. That's one thing, and another thing is you can do is you can take a piece of cheese with the nuts, and what you can do is the cheese, because it contains calcium, it will actually bind to oxalates. You come down here, Duke. I'm not gonna go up there. Are you in the forest? I am in the forest. Here, let me show you the. Come here, bud. Yeah, I'll show you the picture behind me so you can see what I'm at, guys. I am right in the forest, so there's the mountains behind me, what I'm at. There's my little tiny house, and there's a little mountain, a big mountain behind me. Come here, Duke. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, very calm. I don't know if you guys can hear the water. Here, let's attempt to go up a bit. Hopefully I don't lose signal. If I lose signal, then I'll come down again. Okay, let's try. We'll get close to Duke. Canucks over the Oilers in 5. Nice. We're winning against them then, eh? That's good. Hopefully we don't lose signal, guys. Okay, I'm almost at the water. Here, let me show you. Duke, you almost dropped me. So there's a little creek running water. This is how I actually collect my water. Just temporary for now. I don't know if you guys can hear the water. Oh, losing signal. Okay, let me take a step back. What about now? Can you guys hear me good? Give me like a thumbs up or something. I think I need to change the internet box and put it outside the metal roofing. Duke, watch out. Okay, let's step back. We're losing signal. Duke, come around. Back it up. Back up this way. With me here. You're not stuck. Duke, you're not stuck. Come here. Come around. There you go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see on top of the mountain here. Right here, guys can see there's still some snow up on the top here. It's pretty interesting. When the snow melts, probably usually mid-May, that's when we actually get some good running water. But the problem is this year we're actually gonna run out of water from the creeks because it didn't really snow that well in the winter time. So we might have to kind of struggle a little bit with the water. We'll see what happens. What part of Canada? I'm in British Columbia, in BC. Duke, let's go inside. We'll play inside. Are there ice bank mice? There is some ice banks all the way to the top. Mice, yeah, there's mice, but haven't seen any this year yet since I've been here. You mean elk, right? What part of Canada? Beets? What about beets? Beets won't actually fix your high blood pressure if that's what you're trying to do. The problem is with beets, they're very high on oxalates, and if you're actually gonna buy like the beets powder, you have to buy at least 25% extracted, and there's only one company that does the extraction of 25%. Everyone else tries to kind of copy it, but they can't because there is a patent designs. Where are you? I'm in Canada, in the middle of the forest somewhere. So you can see behind me all the mountains and everything. Beautiful place, very relaxing, which is nice. But like any other places, you're in the city, you have a Karen. I have a Karen here too. Now we need to get rid of. Can I correct hereditary HTN? HTN? What do you mean by HTN? There's no such thing as hereditary stuff. Most of the stuff is it's less than 1% being hereditary. Hypertension is not hereditary at all. Hypertension is fixable, 110% fixable. It's something to do with your diet and lack of certain minerals. Book a time with me, Naz. I can actually walk you through the whole process and we can get it all fixed up easily. Take half hour of my time. Trust me, it'll be 100% worth it. And I can guide you through the whole process and give you some guide. And I guarantee your blood pressure will be 100% stable. Beautiful place. Are you Lebanese? I am Lebanese, yes. Originally from Lebanon. Left Lebanon almost back in '89. Maurice, brother, salam. Hey, the barber, how are you? I need to shave. My beard is massive now. Or maybe I should color it, because it's going freaking white. Can we reuse kefir grains for life? So the kefir grains, once you make your kefir, you can always take 1/4 cup for another batch. And before that batch is completely done, you take another 1/4 cup and you actually reuse. Sorry, I was touching something dead. Didn't even notice. What the hell is that? Disgusting. So that's what you can do. So every time you do a kefir, you can take 1/4 cup, and you can do more batches, and that's how like sometimes Italians or Russians, whenever they do actually like kefir or they do like sourdough and stuff, they will tell you, hey, you know, our grains are been used for like 40 years or 50 years because they're constantly reusing that bacteria and constantly reusing it, and that's when you actually get the most benefit from it. The bears is super. There's a lot of bears here, yes. There's a lot of bears here. Is turmeric, hot water good for you? It depends on the curcumin levels. If it's a 95% extracted curcumin or not. It's not so much about the turmeric. It's the curcumin that is actually inside the turmeric that you get. And that's what you need. So, but you gotta make sure you get at least 95% minimal. The beard is super, Maurice. Oh, cheers, thank you. It's too long. I gotta either trim it or I gotta dye it up black. Maybe we'll dye it black. I just don't have any hot water yet. Hoping maybe in the next couple days when we fix the power. It's the Indian turmeric. Even if it's the Indian turmeric, it's all about how much curcumin is in it. Because it depends where you get it, depends how it's grown, depends how much, whether it's organic or that actually has good beneficial curcumin in it. It's all about that level. And you have to kind of do the measurements. So for example, let's say the turmeric you have, whether you're growing it or you're buying it, it should actually say what's the percentage of the curcumin. If it doesn't say the percentage of the curcumin, why use it? You're going to use it for peppers, for the aroma and stuff, but you're not going to get the antioxidant your body requires. So it's very, very crucial to look into that. What kind of foods help lower blood pressure? Book a time with me. I can talk to you about it and I can give you a guide, because whatever works for you, it might not work for the other person. So for me to tell you what works right now online, and you're gonna come back and tell me, hey Maurice, nothing worked, this is bullshit. Well, it is bullshit, because It varies per person. I need to know your health. I need to know your gut. I need to know your intake of food so I can actually fully customize it for you. Why is my blood pressure high even with me working out and running 6 days a week? The more you're gonna run, the more you're gonna work out, the higher the blood pressure is gonna get because you're actually causing more deficiencies of certain minerals in your body. That's why. Seriously, King James, book a time with me. I'll talk to you. Is it King James? King James. Sorry, I can barely read the text sometimes. What happens when we get nervous when going to the doctors? Well, everybody gets nervous. Doesn't mean anything. It's just you're not able to control it. It's all in the mind. Which minerals, Maurice, for blood pressure? There's a lot of different minerals. Even if I give you the mineral name right now, you're still not gonna know how to fix it because that mineral has to be saturated correctly. That's why I wrote multiple ebooks on how to actually saturate correctly. The problem is I can tell you, okay, you gotta take magnesium, you gotta take chromium, you gotta take zinc and copper, but if you don't know how to actually make a dose and saturate, you're pretty much wasting your time and money. Since you're Lebanese, what do you think of Mediterranean diet? The problem with the Mediterranean diet is high in salt and high in sugar. And, especially you'll be eating at a restaurant, nice Mediterranean dish, then they move you to another table, and now you get the heavy sweets. If they didn't have that option there, or they don't have too much grains, then I would say, Mediterranean diet is not bad. I follow a carnivorous diet myself for the past 10 years now. How do I get your ebook? If you click on my there's a picture on the top left corner there. If you click on it, it's going to take you to my main page. On my main page, there's a website. If you click on my website, you can book a time or you can buy the ebook. Tabbouleh is the best. It is good, except without the burghul. Would be great. Because the grains kills it. And that's what actually causes issues with the gut. Hey, Stuff, how are you? Duke, you want to go back? I'll wait till Duke go down. We'll go down to the tiny house. We'll do another tour, maybe. I was going to get the fire going just so I can burn a lot of the branches that fell over the winter to kind of clean up the section a bit. Maybe heat up some water. I was actually going to cook some beef tongue, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow the weather is nice. We'll cook some beef tongue. What do you guys think? We'll let it simmer on the water and in a skillet for like 4 hours. That would be really good dinner, or maybe lunch. Without burghul, it's just salad. Well, there you go. That's what kills the Mediterranean diet. It's just the grains. If you eliminate the grains, then you have yourself a nice tabbouleh. Which book do I need? I found the list for high blood pressure. The one for high blood pressure. There's only one book for high blood pressure. The other ones are for cholesterol, atherosclerosis, the cheat book. There's a lot of different ones. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Good evening. So I'm gonna take the internet box. I have the internet box right inside the trailer here. I'm gonna take it out and maybe put it somewhere, maybe under the metal roofing. I think this way I can still get some good connection, maybe. Do you have an Arabic content? I don't. Should I start making some? I've been asked many times now. I should maybe just switch my do like two, one English and one Arabic. Would make probably would be much easier that way. Duke wants to go in. I think he wants to go in. Let's go in, Duke. Come on, let's go in. I'll get you some water, bud. Give me a second, guys. Let me get Duke in so we can lock the gate. I can let him be free a bit. Give me a minute. Duke, let me close the gate. Because I don't want you to leave the gate. Okay. Wait. Okay, go play. Perfect. We're back in. Where are you? I'm in Canada right now. Off grid. عمو ليش لابس صليب حرام? Really? When you have to keep one thing in mind. Wise group. You should not talk about whether religion or politics when we're actually having a good time in live and answering questions. Keep right away the percentage. And we kind of lost connection a bit. Let me know if you guys can hear. Device time output. That's why it was off. Can you guys hear me still? Anybody? On both ends? Because we lost connection for about a good 30 seconds. The internet, for some reason, got resetted. Yes, you can hear me? Okay, perfect. We're back on. Okay, that's awesome. That's good to know. I don't know how you guys, if can you hear me on YouTube or not as well? Because we did lose the connection. I am back inside. I just had to fix the internet box. For some reason, I had the timer on the power bar set to expire in 2 hours, and I think that's why it got reset. Lost for about 2 minutes. Okay, good. But we're back. But we lost almost everyone, it seems like. Hopefully people can come back. But eventually I'll have the internet box outside, so this way I get better connection when I'm outside as well too. So since we're inside, I had to actually fix the internet. We're gonna have some coffee because it's been my first cup was this morning at 4 o'clock, so it is time for another coffee. Sorry guys for getting disconnected, but we're back here. So what I'm gonna use for my coffee is I'm gonna use about maybe a tablespoon or so of MCT oil. I like to actually mix MCT oil with it. It just kind of gives you the nice boost, which is good. And it kind of gives you the saturated fats that your body requires, especially for the brain. Maurice, thanks for guiding me to the ebook. I'm glad, hopefully you got it. That's excellent. I don't have a coffee machine here, guys, just because I don't have power yet. So we're gonna actually do it in French roast style. I don't like French roast a whole lot just because it's not as strong as your espresso. I'm used to having espresso all the time, but we're gonna try. Let's try it out. I've been drinking it for the past 3 days. I haven't had it for almost like 2 years. And this is a coffee I get it here locally. The place is about 2 hours away from me. It is a local company. Actually, I like the flavor. It's nice. What is the best magnesium? A magnesium ionic chloride. That is the best magnesium and the most absorbable magnesium into the system. And that's what works the best for best absorption. I'm glad that it's working for you, George, and I'm very happy for you as well too, that the blood pressure is stable. That's awesome. Keep it up. You're doing great. Just gonna grind some fresh coffee, and we'll make a nice cup. So I'm gonna do about 20 grams of coffee beans, and we'll do roughly about 150 grams of water. So we keep the ratio like 8-to-1, 10-to-1, plus or minus. And after I actually make the coffee and we'll blend it with the MCT for a good 5 seconds or so, should be excellent. Let me just get some water. So back to the old ways of doing things. Type 1 diabetes, help? Well, you can't really do much with type 1 diabetes because your pancreas is already shot. The only thing you can do is just keep an eye on the carbohydrates you consume, and or you can eliminate it and go fully carnivorous. That would be like the best way to do it. My blood pressure went up again after unhealthy food. Really stupid. So sometimes even if you want to cheat, it is okay to cheat as long as you're aware of it and you're actually doing fasting right after. But if you go down the hall of actually just consuming bad, unhealthy food, then yeah, it is going to cause a problem. We do these things to our bodies. We just have to be a little bit more tuned in and kind of pick and choose what's good for us and what's not. There we go. We got about 20 grams. Today I got these 4 straight readings at home. Are the first 3 readings concerning, or can I be happy with the last one? 142, 138, 140, 136. It's quite a bit of fluctuation. The problem is, if you got these readings, you got all these readings all done at once, I would actually do like, technically, when you do a blood pressure, you should be doing a reading in the morning, lunch, and dinner for 3 consecutive days. Then you can take the average. But you giving me these readings of what you've done today, pretty much they're irrelevant. You have to do it for 3 consecutive days. Then we can actually do a comparison. Went after the couscous and buttered chicken again. Buttered chicken is good. Just forget the couscous. Hi, I'm 48 going through perimenopause. I'm suddenly feeling lightheaded, dizzy, and vertigo. What is it? Vertigo. You have oxalates issue. Too much crystals in the body that is actually throwing your balance out of your ears and stuff. The only thing you can do right now is take magnesium, but there's actually an exercise you can do. There's a specific exercise you can do to actually break down the crystals in your inner canal so you don't lose balance anymore. Or you can take a heavy load of magnesium citrate. Citrate will actually breaks the oxalates. So we're just heating up some water, and this way we can do the espresso, not espresso shot, the French press. High blood pressure, what should I do? Book a time with me. That would be the best thing you can do. And I can guide you through the whole process. Or you can download my ebook if you like. Can you take magnesium if you're on blood thinners? Yes, you could. And eventually, in time, you can wean off blood thinners. Hey, I'm from Nigeria. Hello. Probably have some nice, good, hot weather in Nigeria right now. We just got hit with 17 degrees. It's not bad. It's not bad. Beautiful day today. I can finish a lot of things outside. High pulse rate, what should I do? Depends what you're eating. High pulse rate doesn't mean a whole lot. It's all in regards to what you eat and what you do and how you function, everything. It depends on your lifestyle, your environmental issues. All these things matter. If you just given me a single form out there, I can't just tell you, okay, take these vitamins or do these specific things. They gotta be, there's a big if question. I need to know a little bit more about it to see what's going on. Keep in mind, everything you eat starts in the gut. So you either eat good food to help your gut heal, or you're eating good food, shit food, let's just put it that way, that's causing issues. Hey Maurice, I noticed most people don't know how to measure blood pressure correctly. They have to rest 5 minutes. Yeah, 100%. But one of the most accurate blood pressure testing, technically, this is how you know if your cardiologist is actually good and he knows what's going on. You're supposed to check both of your arms and both of your legs, and your legs should actually give you 10 points higher than your arms. If they don't, then we know there's an issue. I had vertigo resolved by Branderful exercise. I think that's what it's called. Yes, look it up. Is that the one that you actually shift to the left and you come back 90 degrees, shift to the right, come back 90 degrees? I have a gastric ulcer and have high pulse rate. Okay, the water is warming. It's boiling. Let's do the espresso shot. Not espresso. I keep saying espresso because I love espresso. We're doing this French roast. Sorry, I gotta measure the water so I don't actually overdo it. Then it's not gonna taste good. Hey Monopoly, how are you? So you gotta do it very, very slow. A little French roast. And once you put it into the measurements that you want, I do have it on the scale right now because I want roughly about 150 grams of water. Just gonna let it sit for about 4 minutes before we actually blend it. So we're already at 90. Usually I'd like to stop for a minute and continue, but we're gonna continue all the way till I reach 150. Smells really nice. So we're about 130, 140. There we go. And don't forget to heat up your cup a bit. And make sure you time 4 minutes. We're gonna guess. Can somebody give me a 4-minute timer? Would be great, because I'm using both phones. I can't do it. You can get Persian coffee that's strong regardless of how you brew it. Yeah, I don't have access to Persian coffee here in where I'm at right now. So this coffee here, I get it locally. It's about roughly about 2 hours away from here. They make it fresh. It's actually a nice smell. It smells really, really nice. Can electrolyte powder affect blood pressure? They could, yeah, they can actually fix your blood pressure a bit, but the problem is because there's so much infusion of like other flavors and sugars that it kind of defeats the purpose. What is must have in your fridge? What you should have in your fridge is, that's it, meat. That's all you need in your fridge. That's all I have right now, meat and eggs, unfortunately. I don't eat anything else. That's it. Does beet juice lower blood pressure? And if so, will daily consumption or if sabotage my carnivore diet? The problem is with beet roots, if it's not 25% extracted, you're not gonna actually fix your blood pressure. And plus, if you're just gonna get like regular beets, like organic beets, and eat them, yes, it's not whether you're gonna sacrifice your carnivorous diet or not. You know, sometimes there's certain things we have to add to actually fix other things. But the problem is they are very high in oxalates, and you have to consume 300 grams of beets to get 500 milligrams of nitrate to actually convert into nitric oxide. So there's the issue. And if you're not gonna be able to do that, take 300 grams a day, that's a lot. You're not gonna actually fix the blood pressure with beets. So that's why sometimes supplementation would be way better. Why do some people say seed oils are really bad and some say they are healthy? What does science say? I don't care so much about the science when it comes down to seed oils, because in the science, it depends who's sponsoring the facts, who's sponsoring the study and the research. The problem is with a lot of the seed oils these days, they're all are heavily oxidized, because till today there's no one machine or there's no one company out there that are capable of extracting seeds or oils from seed without causing oxidization. So there's no one out there. I found I have kidney stones. Could that be due to eating too much beet juice? Yes. Keep in mind, it's very rich in oxalates. So the only way you can get away from that is by eating cheese. So the calcium from the cheese can actually bind to the oxalate. Our teeth, can we eat the seeds? Can we eat the seeds then? You can eat the seeds. You're not gonna get the beneficial of high levels of oils. Like, keep in mind, 1 tablespoon of oil to be extracted is, we're talking more than a cup sometimes. But beets lower blood pressure, not only if you eat 300 grams, and only if it's actually extracted correctly. It's better if you get it as a supplement, because it actually is extracted at a proper rate. There's other things than beets can actually lower your blood pressure. And the only reason sometimes, we end up getting a deficiency in it is because sometimes we tend to eat too much junk or too much sugar, or sometimes too much protein, that we lower a specific mineral that actually causes blood pressure issue in the first place. Has it been 4 minutes? We got, I think, 1 more minute to go, I think. Yeah. 4 minutes? Is it 4 minutes? Okay. Thanks for keeping an eye on that. So let's pour the coffee in. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. I'm gonna actually blend it up with my MCT oil. Yeah, I like the coffee to be nice and strong, but French roast is not that strong. But whatever. It's coffee. Give me a second, guys. Hi, I just got here. Can you catch me up on what helps with blood pressure, please? Everything helps with blood pressure. It depends. Every person is different. Poland, how's it going? Thank you for the flowers as always. Which is better, kefir or probiotic supplement? Kefir. Okay, let's go outside and enjoy the coffee. Here's my little coffee shot. Duke is waiting for us outside. Let's go say hello to him. The ingredients of Starbucks heavy cream includes the thickening agent. Wow, Karagigan. Is that safe to consume daily? No, it's not. I wouldn't do that. I would stay away from Karagigan as much as possible. It's gonna cause allergy reaction in time. Let's sit on a temporary deck, hopefully without dropping the coffee. There we go. I'm gonna put the phone here and enjoy the coffee. How to know if you eat too much protein? Well, technically, we like to kind of keep it about 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight. The problem is if you end up going more than that, you end up losing a really crucial mineral in your body, magnesium. And that's why we end up having blood pressure for carnivores. Is it past midnight here and you made me want to make coffee? Cheers to that. Hey, let's have some. Go for it. You know, if you take coffee, vitamin B6, zinc, and creatine, it'll actually give you like vivid dreams. It'll be pretty amazing. Ask Duke. He knows. He's sitting right beside us. Everywhere I go, he's there now. He doesn't leave my sight. Even if I have to go somewhere, he wants to come, which is good. I took him to the home hardware the other day. Beautiful place to sit and relax. I just don't feel like doing any work. Last year, I didn't take a break. Even if it was raining and muddy and everything, I would actually still work so I can finish the tiny house. This year, I'm being a little bit lazy. Well, I've only been here 3 days. I think I need that little break to relax. I stopped drinking coffee. My iron is high. What to do? Donate blood. Donate blood. You can lower your iron. While you donate the blood so it doesn't cause any harm to your body, you can actually do some testing to find out why your body is producing too much, or possibly certain food ingredients you're eating that is very rich in iron. Is it good rutin for varicose vein? Yeah, rutin and quercetin and ellagic acid. Why do coffee makes me sleepy? Because they actually sometimes they relax your nervous system for some people and some people don't. So it depends on your genes. Some genes actually have effect to coffee. Can I ask liver related issues? Yeah, go for it. Go for it, guys. What caused sciatic nerve when we run on a treadmill? You're not stretching sometimes. It all happens in your lower back more than anything, or sometimes it's like your sleep, the way you sleep. And the sciatic nerve sucks because it can take, sometimes a couple of weeks to actually feel better. Maybe that's why I have my lower back pain since I was lifting these freaking big logs. They're like 500 pounds each almost. Sir, you didn't answer my question. What was your question? Keep in mind, guys, some questions they do get blocked. They're filtered. I have gastric ulcer and high pulse rate. Okay. Where do you want me to answer? My wife has elevated GGT and ALT. Apparently, all her family has this. She is healthy. It's the food she's eating. If the whole family has that, because they're all following the same lifestyle. They're all following the same lifestyle. And it goes from generation to generation where we follow the same lifestyle and we never really look whether that food is actually harming us or allowing us to thrive. GGT ALT is overstimulation of liver. The question is, why is the liver is being overstimulated? If her mother has it and other parents great parents had it, it's not hereditary. It's just we follow the same routine as everyone else. We follow the same diet as everyone else, as our family. We need to kind of break that and kind of get to a point and see, okay, what are they eating that's actually affecting the liver? There is no such thing as being hereditary. Hereditary is less than 1%. How do I heal my gastric ulcer and high pulse rate? Book a time with me. It's a very complex issue and I can't just give you all the information on here. Book a time and I can actually give you all the information you require, and you have to follow a program and you have to do multiple follow-ups. Can't answer the phone right now. I eat 6 pasture-raised organic eggs and 1 pound of grass-fed beef every day. I am getting enough coenzyme Q10 from my diet, or should I be supplemented every day? Coenzyme Q10, you're gonna get the most from eating beef heart. I would never supplement. I don't supplement coenzyme Q10 because I eat beef heart at least once a week. Here, off grid, if I'm not able to get beef heart, then I do have to supplement. That's so intuitive, Maurice, regarding hereditary. Families tend to eat the same, so makes sense. 100%. I have palpitations while going to sleep. I can help you with that. Book a time with me, please. Guys, when you book a time, you're supporting my channel. You're supporting me. That's how I make my living as well, too. I do give a lot of free advice on YouTube, a lot of free advice on TikTok every single day. And there's certain issues I can't just give you an answer because it varies from person to person. What works for one person does not necessarily work for another person. So I do have to have everything fully customized for you based on your lifestyle, based on your genetic type. They actually eat totally different to my wife. They eat highly processed junk. We don't, low carb. Then I have to know the intake of food because something is actually overstimulating the ALT, AST numbers. Something is actually overactivating it. We have to find out what it is in the food. Brother, what is the remedy to avoid blur eyesight? Reply, please. Is it reversible? Start taking some taurine and astaxanthin. Do you know anything about jawbone? If so, doctor found something that's growing in son's jaw. What's growing? The only thing that could actually grow in the jaw is oxalates, crystals. Yes, great information. He's helping me. I appreciate it. My knee pain is gone. Maria, good to hear. How are you? I hope you're doing excellent. Guys, cheers. Have coffee. Guys, I just gotta respond because my family been calling me. They're probably a little bit worried because I haven't talked to them all day. I wonder if I can send them a message while I'm with you guys. No, I can't. Well, they have to wait. We're doing live here. Right, Duke? Yes, see, Duke, he's nice and relaxed. Sorry, I didn't get that. Brother, what is the remedy to avoid? You need taurine, is an amino acid, and you need another product called astaxanthin that it comes from wild sockeye salmon. That's what gives them that rich orange coloration. Duke must be loving it there. Duke is right beside me here. He's enjoying the deck. He loves it here. He comes up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning, and all he does is bark on every side because he sees like deers and rabbits. And we're gonna try to catch a rabbit here in the next couple of days if we could. Hello, what causes eye floaters? Eye floaters most of the time is caused due to lack of oxygen and due to lack of eye strains from using heavy equipments like computers, smartphones, and so many other things. And usually it causes that, but most of the time it's because your capillaries are dying. He's getting UV from the sun, thus lowering his blood pressure. Oh, 100%, 100%. This is the best way to get it. Most natural way to get it. Most natural way to get it. And he loves it here. We took him to a nice little hike this morning. I'll post the pictures on TikTok and stuff if I could. It was nice actually, nice little place. I took him there when he was about 6-7 weeks old. No, about eight I think, 8 or 9 weeks old roughly. Is there anything I can do for eye floaters? Astaxanthin and taurine is what will help. So you can actually strengthen the capillaries, and they can start to kind of disappear. Is it on both eyes or just one eye? Where are you, state? I'm in Canada and British Columbia, in BC. Amino acid, another one? Yes. The first one is an amino acid. It's called taurine. The second one is a vitamin. It's called astaxanthin. If someone is taking high doses of vitamin D3, should be taken with magnesium. Yes, so it's actually methylated correctly. There's days in the winter time I take usually about 100,000 to about 200,000 IU of vitamin D3, especially around flu season. But the only way you can actually get methylated is get sun in your eyes or on your chest, or you actually take magnesium. One eye, I'm blind, and the other. Okay. You have an Arabic accent. Akide. What can I take instead of prednisone for congestion in head? You can try ephedrine. Works not bad, but the congestion in the head is due to mucus, so you can actually take NAC. NAC works really good, but you gotta take 1200 milligrams every 3 to 4 hours to actually help. So it boosts up your glutathione levels. And once you boost up your glutathione levels, you can actually fix the issue right away. What can be done to strengthen heart muscle? There's actually a combination. You have D-ribose, you have creatine, you have acetyl L-carnitine. These are like your top 3 to strengthen your heart. Now, to strengthen the arteries for the heart, so you can actually have proper blood flow, that's where nitric oxide comes in, and that's where magnesium comes in. My uncle he is from Egypt, Coptic, I guess. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Did I lose the signal? No. Losing signal. Can you guys hear me? Did I lose the signal? Because the phone keeps ringing. Somebody wants to really talk to me. I send you a PM on TikTok. I'll check it, Marie. Now it's okay. Guys, Marie, we've had a consultation already, and you have my direct WhatsApp. It's probably better if you actually send me a direct WhatsApp there, if you could. I get it instantly this way. Is acetyl L-carnitine good for muscle growth? Acetyl L-carnitine is going to help your mitochondria, and that's how it actually aids in muscle growth, but it does actually aid in weight loss as well too. What do you think is the best supplement to stimulate the lymphatic system? This is a tough one. I have to go with magnesium. Um, Not really. Well, it's between magnesium and taurine. It's between the two, I would say. You want to answer your phone? Maybe it's urgent. We can wait. If I answer the phone, I'm gonna lose the connection. I'll have to reconnect again. But I automatically sent them a message, so hopefully they got the message. I should have I should start doing my live. I have another older phone. Maybe I should do it on that phone instead. So this way, if I get a call on this number, I can always answer it. How can you calm your nervous system? Take magnesium glycinate and take L-theanine. That would actually help quite a bit. Curly, bitter gourd, bitter gourd, good diabetes, no side effect for diabetes. Okay, or supplement, or best supplement against stress. L-theanine. L-theanine works the best, and it shuts off the cortisol. Shuts off the system from going into fight or flight mode. So it does work really, really good. Especially if you wake up in the morning, you can actually take it as well. It helps quite a bit. Is ashwagandha also good? Ashwagandha, you have to cycle it. If you don't cycle it, it can cause adrenal fatigue and can cause a lot of depression. How much innate tocotrienols milligrams should I take each day? I think the number should be, I have to check my notes. I think it's 268 milligrams of tocotrienols of Enato. The one I take is 300 milligrams. How much astaxanthin for floor is 12 milligrams. If you can reach up to 20 milligrams is good. Temporary, then drop to 12 milligrams. The thing is, it's very, very expensive product. Best supplement against stress is consistent moderate cardio exercise and L-theanine. Bitter gourd a bit. I gotta look at that up. I'm not familiar with it, Hashim. Maybe send me a message. I'll have to look it up. I'm not familiar with that name. Hi dear, what is the best medicine for gut health? The mother of all diseases. All my digestion already related to it. You either eat to fear a disease or you eat to heal one. Very simple. And ask yourself this. When you eat food, what actually digests your food? And what organ is in the process of digesting your food? So you have pancreas. Your pancreas releases protease, amylase, and lipase. Break down your protein, fats, and carbs. Then after it breaks them down, your liver with the gallbladder, they will actually help produce more bile. So therefore they can break the fat particles. So you can get, that's how you get your essential fatty acids. So once they go to your small intestine, then your pancreas again will release bicarbonate to increase the pH in your intestine. So once it increases the pH in your intestine, that's how we start to actually squeeze out all the nutrients. So that's the process. That's the natural process we work with. The problem is we overused our pancreas so much that that process does not function anymore. Because, think of the pancreas as a bank account. So every time you're hungry, you pull out money. Eventually that bank account is gonna run out of money. Now your debt is gonna get bigger. So the same thing happened with your pancreas. You lose all these enzymes, and now you're actually overstimulating your pancreas, causing bloated, indigestion, constipation, and IBS, ulcers. So many other symptoms will start to actually occur. So the best way to do it would be taking digestive enzymes, hydrochloric acid, apple cider vinegar, or possibly even peptides like BPC 157 to actually heal the gut. I asked this yesterday, but the live stream ended. I heard that putting castor oil in your belly button improves your metabolism, gut health, and lowers bloating and inflammation. Your thoughts? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think it's bullshit unless you try it. Go ahead and give it a shot. The problem is, there's a lot of stuff you hear out there, Cosmo. It's just it's whether it's true or not. Uh, when I had digestive issues almost 10, 11 years ago, I used digestive enzymes and I used hydrochloric acid and I was able to actually fix the issue. Never really knew much about castor oil that you can actually rub it on your stomach or put it on your belly button and let it sit there, for example. It's probably gonna heal, it's gonna reduce inflammation, but is it really gonna fix the issue? Because the belly button has nothing to do with your pancreas. It's the pancreas that's doing all the job. So I would I highly would say no, that castor oil would actually work. Maybe it will reduce the bloating, or maybe the constipation, or maybe reduce the inflammation in the intestine, but I don't think it has anything to do with your pancreas. But what works is, well, if you eat raw, because raw has their own enzymes to be broken down. Okay, I got another person saying here, castor helps with for bloating, doesn't fix it though, temporary relief. Okay, that's good to know. So it is a temporary relief. Lupus is autoimmune issue. If my blood pressure is very high, my blood pressure is very high. Book a time with me. Let's have a chat, please. Apparently, you are supposed to put a warm compress over the castor oil for absorption. Okay, so this way it goes through the skin and everything. I don't know. You guys, you guys have to try it, but it's probably, just gonna be like a temporary relief, nothing like a fix. It would be nice if it's a fix. You do it once or twice and you're fully healed and fixed, but I doubt it. Is turmeric supplement okay for inflammation? It's not the turmeric that you want, it's the curcumin levels in turmeric, and it has to be at least 95%. If you don't find curcumin that at least 95%, then you're just wasting your money. Is fresh ginger really good? And for what? Mostly for digestion more than anything. The ginger tea is going to be mostly for digestion, or the ginger itself. How many milligrams of glutathione do you suggest, and does it help with blood pressure? It's not going to help with blood pressure. I take about 2,000 milligrams of glutathione for different purposes, but it's not going to help with blood pressure, no. Glutathione is the antioxidant, it's a mother of antioxidant, and it's really good for if you have a fatty liver disease, lungs issue, brain syndrome issue, anything like that, but nothing to do with blood pressure. Apparently, it's supposed to fix issues with long-term consistent use. I guess so. I think maybe if you have time and you want to do it every single day, then possibly it could maybe benefit. It could possibly benefit. Fresh ginger is amazing for nausea and reducing inflammation, 100%. Especially if you mix it with quercetin or ellagic acid as well too. Take care, Cosmo. Cheers. What do you think about Eddie Abu? I like him. He's straight to the point, no bullshit. He'll say it the way it is. He's following he's following a similar diet as me right now. Recently, I think he just started doing that. How many milligrams? And he's funny. He's a funny guy. I love him. How many milligrams of L-theanine to take for anxiety? Anywhere from 200 to 400 milligrams per dose. I have somebody who took up to 1,000 milligrams. So it all depends on your anxiety levels and how much is required to actually fix it. I have hip pain, leg pain, and back pain, but don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from your food. You're consuming way too much oxalates, possibly. Wow, it's 2:36 already? Wow. Okay, we'll do like maybe 20 minutes or so, then I can maybe fire up the wood stove. I think I'll see if I could. Lemon, ginger, cayenne, garlic, honey, warm water. Cheers to that. I like that combination. Is taking a blood test important? 100%. If you know what you need, what you're looking for, yes. It does actually break things down for you in specific, and this way you can actually fine-tune your supplements based on your blood work. What causes blood sugar? How to clean blood? What causes blood sugar is your eating habits. It's the overconsumption. It's not so much about the overconsumption of food, it's the overconsumption of food, the overconsumption of grains, the overconsumption of seed oils, the overconsumption of sugars. Genetic methylation test, you don't really need it. You don't really need it. I think most of the companies out there, they're just bullshit. They're trying to take people's money. Like, one of them would be like Gary Brecka and his 10x bullshit stuff. You don't need to spend $600-700 for a genetic test. You can get 23andMe and get 650,000 synapse instead of 5 synapse. And I can actually do a report for you and tell you exactly what's going on. But you can actually do a blood test and you can find out as well too whether you have the MTHFR gene or not. The MTHFR is just one factor of the issue, not the full picture. Best way to level out high blood pressure, potassium or magnesium. Book a time with me. I can guide you through the process. Is vegetable oil good? No, vegetable oil should be used for cars only. What is vegetable oil? There's no such thing as vegetable oil. It's a made-up word. Do you think we can actually take oil from vegetables? Most of the oils that you see, like canola and all other bullshit, are just seed oils. Is diastolic of 65 too low? Blood pressure 125? It's not whether it's too low or not. No, it depends how you feel. If you are getting dizziness quite a bit, then yeah, it could be very low. Then it's a deficiency in trace minerals more than anything. I've done Ancestry. Could that help? Oh, 100%. 23andMe and Ancestry, I can do like a full 12-page report. It takes me about 11 hours to analyze manually, and I can actually give you a full 12-page report and give you all the vitamins, minerals your body requires and what you're always going to be deficient in. And you can actually send me the report. I can do the analysis. I only charge $100 for it, and I'll tell you exactly what you need based on that. To get into ketosis, do you have to eat 2 sticks of butter fat a day? No, not really. Just take a tablespoon of MCT oil. You can go into ketosis. MCT oil actually hits the blood-brain barrier a lot faster than butter as well too. What is pain in left side of stomach? So you got upper left or lower left? How did you learn that? How did I learn that? Learn what? Why is my eyesight getting bad now? Over the years of abusing your eyes, using too much televisions, too much EMF, not grounding enough, too much phone usage, too many blue lights, probably reading too late at night before you sleep or watching TV at night. I'll get back with you, Maurice. Sounds good, Richard. But yeah, ketosis, you can actually either fasting, you can get into ketosis, or if you eat a little bit of butter. Mostly coconut would be best because it's very rich in MCT. Butter is rich in MCT as well too. If you can get some grass-fed, grass-finished butter would be great. Can I send you my blood work to see what I'm deficient in for payment? Of course, yeah, 100%. 100%. Send me a direct DM. I can send you my email. I'm really into holistic healing and I do a lot of research. I've healed myself naturally. That's awesome. Good to hear. Hi, Maurice. How are you and how is Duke? Duke is doing good. He was just sitting beside us here. He was sleeping, but he's just right behind me. You guys can see him there. He's in the shade. I love your answers, direct to the point. Cheers, Spaceman. Thank you. Space time. Is Jesus was carrying a cross in his neck? You celebrate crime for your God, and God is not man. Which is worse, the computer screen or our phone? The problem is the computer screen. It's bad because you have a scale of 10 inches or 14 inches, and whichever direction you go, left and right, your eyes are still on the screen, while the smartphone is a lot smaller, so you can actually move your eyes off the smartphone, which is nice. But the problem is we tend to spend 10 times as much on the phone compared to our laptops or computers. Is it important to go on optometrist then, or just buy normal reading glasses? To actually prevent like eye strain and stuff, then you need like blue blockers. Oh, my new spot. This is my little heaven place. Check out the view I have. Beautiful, Richard. That's my little tiny house behind me that I built. I started last year. Hopefully I'm gonna finish it this year so I can stay for the winter. What a beautiful playground. This playground in the bottom, this is all for Duke. His little sandy section, so he can dig and play as much as he wants. It's all his. And that whole fencing behind me that I had to put around, that was a big investment. I still pay for it till now just so I can have him blocked in here so he doesn't go to the crown land and get himself in trouble. Big investment, but you know, he's a little baby. He needs it. You buy a dog for a reason. If you're either gonna raise him 100% properly and look after him, or don't bother, seriously. Is it safe? Yeah, it is safe. I was asking about the ancestry, how you learned what to make the results. Years of experience, and I actually had to do a lot of scientific reading and literature to actually pinpoint what every synapse stands for. Do you have neighbors? Yeah, behind me on this side, I have a Karen, and you guys know what Karen is because we talk about freaking Karen on TikTok crazy. So I have a Karen on this side, and I have a really good neighbor on that side. He's amazing. We're actually gonna probably buy a cow, me and him, go half half. But behind me, but everybody lives all the way in the bottom. I live all the way in the top because I just want to be closest to the crown land as much as possible, so I can get my first choice on the animals for like video capturing stuff. Um, Nature is similar to Finland, minus the mountains. Love it aside from the mosquitoes. Yeah, the mosquitoes gets us sometimes. Seriously, when it hits 6 p.m. and the sun is down, we get hit with like huge mosquitoes that are like this big. So I'm trying to figure something out for this season because I really want to stay at night because I'm planning to put some lights across and I just want to enjoy the scenery at night. It gets like pitch black, but I don't know if how I'm gonna do that. Was it expensive? What was expensive? Did you purchase the land and how much? Yes, we did purchase the land almost 7 years ago, me and my brothers and my parents. We all kind of pitched in a little bit and we actually bought it. Of course, it has gone up in value because since we've bought the land, it was very expensive. Since we bought the land, I've added like a septic tank and electrical system, and I still have to pay more money for electrical because I'm running right now with no electricity, just off a battery. So they're gonna put a tower from the tower all the way bottom there to up here is gonna be 500 feet, and I don't want to have it, you know, from post to post. So it's gonna dig it underground. It's gonna be another big investment. These are like your biggest investments, and after that, you know, it's just your food and stuff and staying warm. But yeah, it was expensive. But keep in mind, we had to clean up like 5 years coming here every year for like 1 month only to clean up trees to actually get to this top level. It took a long time. It took 5 years of cleaning trees to actually get these flat sections. We have about, because it was like a steep hill. So we have to kind of take one step at a time, take trees down, one step at a time, take trees down. So it was a lot of work, a lot of work. This looks so peaceful. I'm tired of people. We are all tired of people. We are all tired of each other. You need a piece of land, and you need a dog, and you'll be set. And you need a cow, and maybe a couple of chickens. Is 85% cacao bar good for heart? What's so good about cacao and their heart that people talk about? It does have flavonoids, but the flavonoids in it are very, very small. They don't really do much of a fraction. The only thing is they've noticed recently with cacao that it actually enhances stem cells. That's about it. Keep in mind, it's very high in oxalates. I love it there, mountain views. Yeah, the mountains here are very beautiful place. Yeah, let's change the view for you guys. How can I do this? Let's switch the camera so you guys can see other view. Not my car view. Flip camera. No, you can't see. Let's see. There's my other view. This way I can still see the phone. There we go. How far is shops and stuff from you? Roughly about 30 minutes. And you know, 30 minutes one direction, about an hour or so the other direction, another 2 hours. It's like small towns kind of thing, but a lot of farmers around here off the highway. There's a lot of lakes, so it is good for fishing as well too, which is pretty amazing. Thoughts on intermittent fasting and autophagy? I do intermittent fasting every day. minimum 18 hours. Once a week I do 24 hours. Once every 6 months I do a 5-day, 6-day. So it depends on your goal. It depends on your goal. You don't want to overdo it too much because it can cause issue with your thyroid. It's like Lindelof, Wicklow, Ireland. Beautiful place. This is like the first trailer I bought. I was staying in that all the way in the bottom. There's about 3 levels before you get here. Losartan makes me feel sick with headache, nausea. I can get you off Losartan. You just gotta book a time with me and I can guide you through the process, Jennifer. So there's my little truck. We actually did the ground yesterday, clean it up. I moved some of the lumber. They're heavy. These are like 6x6 and 6x8s. I still have few up here to move, so I can put them on the side because I'm gonna be building a deck up here. There's my little wood stove outside, so we can get some barbecue, and maybe we're gonna cook a yak tongue tomorrow. Maybe. What can you consume on 24 hours intermittent fasting? Just trace minerals. Can I get off Ramperel? Yes, you could. You have to wean off. Can you get one off of Lexapro? Yes, you could. You have to wean off correctly. Nice blue FJ. I had an FJ when I lived in Dubai. I miss it. They're my favorite car. I've had this since 2008. This is 2008 year. I've had it since 2008 and it's one of my favorite. I'll never trade it in for anything else. Does TMG reduces blood pressure? Nah, that's one of the equation only, one of the equation. And I know Gary Brecka only focuses on the methylation process of TMG and MTHFR, but that's one of the equation. He's still missing the big picture. And a lot of people are actually being disappointed that they're not being healed after spending thousands of dollars. So keep in mind, that's one of the equation. It's not gonna work 100%. And his supplementation sucks and they're ripping people off. Very simple. If he wants to have a debate about it, I'll have a debate about it as well too. Totally agree with you on Gary. He's just another influencer trying to make a freaking quick dollar. Give him 6 months from now or a year from now, he's gonna disappear off TikTok and disappear off places, and you're probably not gonna hear about him unless he actually upgrade his mind and re-educate himself a bit. He focuses on MTHFR and the 10X and the gene mutation, and that's it. That's one equation of the issue. What about the other equation? TMG is trimethylglycine. It's supposed to actually methylate your homocysteine to methionine. You know, you can actually methylate your homocysteine to methionine by taking collagen, by instead of getting an MTHFR test and spending $600-700, you can actually get a blood test for $50 and you'll know whether you have it or not. It's unfortunate that, and I hate seeing a lot of people getting ripped off left and right. Also having blocked arteries. Blocked arteries is fixable. We can actually stop the progression. Too much glare in the sun behind you. I'm trying to actually find the spot so you guys can see me. Is that better? Can you guys see me better now? Yeah, I think we'll keep it this way on that side because the sun is right on top. There we go. Which collagen do you recommend? Make sure it's type 1 and type 3 for collagen. Can a multivitamin be enough daily or are supplements needed? Multivitamins are man-made. And the problem is because they're not done by nature, they'll actually cancel themselves out. That's why I talked in my last video. There's only roughly about 10 or 11 important vitamins to consume, and that's it. To get a multivitamin is bullshit. Does Celtic salt have trace minerals? If so, how to use it? It does have trace minerals, but very small fraction. Compared to the magnesium I take 40 drops per cup. That's equivalent to about 4 quarter teaspoons of Celtic sea salt on one dose. And I take that 4 or 5 times a day. Can I do anything about hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid? Yeah, of course you could. It's nothing to do with your thyroid. It's all related to your gut. 80% is your gut. It's the food you actually eat and the things you're doing to your body. Nothing wrong with the thyroid. Nothing wrong with anyone's thyroid. And if they're going to give you medication, it's bullshit. It's not about the medication. It's all in your gut. Great advice on multivitamin. I got my friends off them and saved money. Oh, you can save hundreds of dollars. They're bullshit. Why would you want to take anything that is man-made multivitamin? It's crazy. Is Viral Proteins collagen a good brand to take? I don't know. I'll have to check their certificate of analysis if it's actually worth it or not. Can I completely heal it? Can I completely heal it? Heal what? Your thyroid? Yeah, I can help you reverse it 100%. 100%. Which magnesium for always being tired and how much per day? Magnesium malate to give you energy. But the only reason you have energy issue is because your mitochondria is probably dysfunctional. To boost your mitochondria, you need D-ribose and creatine. What do I do after nice and flush? All good and bad got flushed. Nice and flush is amazing. It's all good and it's harmless. It's harmless. How to cure intercostal? I'll have to check. I don't have my information in my head right now. I gotta check if I have it in my cheat book or not. Some stuff I can remember, some stuff I can't. What natural cures for shocking and heart? Shocking and heart? What do you mean shocking and heart? You're getting like a shock, like a irregular beat, like a palpitation, like a murmur, or what are you getting in your heart? Or it's like an electrical shock that you feel? It's mostly electrolyte imbalanced. Hold on, there's something moving there. There goes Duke. What do you see, Duke? What do you see? Anything? Something was moving there, bud. Go check. Benefits of taking niacin, it'll fix your lipids. What do you think about hormones replacement therapy for menopausal? You don't need them. Just fix your diet, you'll be fine. And just actually take some vitamins without taking any hormonal supplementation. What do you do for head or toe body pain daily? So it's oxalates, it's your diet. You can take magnesium citrate, so you can actually break down the crystals for now as a start. For some reason, I get like 6 questions and I missed the other ones. Read up, missed a few when talking to Duke. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back, guys. So if I do miss a question, retype it, please. Okay, you're good, Duke. Get out of here. Sorry, creatine and what? And how much for women in late 50s? Creatine and D-ribose. 5 grams each. 5 grams each will be good. What good for a full body detox to take? Taurine. Hey, Duke. Is electric shock in my heart whenever I am working? Yes, it's your potassium deficiency. So it's mostly an electrolyte issue. You'll need to get the magnesium that I actually posted on my website. You're right. First time I see who I can trust. Give Duke what? Give Duke a hug from us. And what is best to immediately after a flush? What is best to immediately? The flush is harmless. Duke, come and get a big hug. Come here. 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 Everybody wants a big hug. Okay, go play. Go play. Okay, go play. Eczema, it's all from your gut. It's a skin issue. It's a major skin issue. How do you use graviola tincture for cancer? I have to check if I have it in my cheat book how to use it. But there's other things you can use as well too. He listens really well, Duke. I stopped eating sugar and my triglyceride have got tremendously better. Anything else I should do? Yeah, shift your carbohydrates to last meal of the day as well. Would be ideal. You'll even get in better shape as well too. The sun is back. The sun glares back. How's that? Is that better like this? Which tea help with sleep? Chamomile tea is not bad. Or you can actually do a cherry tart. 1 tablespoon of cherry tart. How to treat eczema? Change your diet. It's all. Keep in mind the skin is the biggest organ. So pretty much the food you're consuming is actually conflicting quite a bit with your digestion and causing that issue with the skin. I have an itchy and rash. What could be causing this? Itchy and rash where? On your skin? On your where? Depends where. Duke, let's change the spot. I can't see anymore. This let's put the cup inside. Do you have a book or a video what I can use as a guide for hypothyroidism? I think I might have it in my cheat book. A cure for hypo or hyper even as well too. So definitely check it out. If it's not there, I can send you some information. Go ahead and download my ebook right now, the cheat book. And I think I do have the list of supplementation to actually fix hypothyroidism for an underactive thyroid. But if it's not there after you buy it, I can send you the information in detail. But it should be there. I'm sure it is there. I'm gonna get some minerals. So this is the minerals I take. See, it has 70 plus minerals, plus you have magnesium, plus it has the electrolytes. When harm breathing, good for COPD. Yes, 100%. I'll start talking about breathing as well too, guys. A little bit more in details. We just got the new gadget to actually increase oxygen flow and to increase capacity in your lungs. So we just got this yesterday. One of the companies sent it to me to do some full testing. So this is going to actually help to reduce fatigue, improve your lung capacity. It's going to be excellent for training. It's just a small breathing device that you actually use. Best water filter system. I use a Sentiva. Yeah, Sentiva that I use. I want to improve creativity production, but I don't know how. Use L-theanine and hesperidin. Is it better to hyperactive or calm? Calm. Last question. Magnesium taurate good for me? It depends what you want to use it for. Taurate is supposed to be good for blood pressure, but the problem is they don't have enough magnesium and they don't have enough taurine in it. Are you in what? In Cairns? Excellent, valuable information on the cheat book. I would recommend it to anyone. Love it. Thank you, Marie. Really appreciate that. And guys, keep in mind, I am working on version 2. So whoever bought version 1 will receive version 2 for free. I just need, I think, about 2 more weeks to actually finish it. But I'm working on a new book for heart disease, and I've been working on it for 2.5 years. Oh, the copper cup. I've been working on it for 2.5 years. I'm trying to make it a little bit more interactive, but I have it even listed with every blood test and every inflammation factor and how you can reduce each one. Got this from Amazon. Keep in mind, there's some cups, they look copper on the outside and they actually use like stainless steel or ceramic in the inside. So make sure it's full copper. What would you recommend to get off high blood pressure medication? Book a time with me and I can give you the full guide. What are you drinking? So we got trace minerals. Let's do some more because that wasn't satisfying enough. That's about 40 drops, I think. I'm just kidding. Probably about 20 drops. Snoring remedy. Stop your carbohydrates. You don't need carbohydrates every day. It's causing coagulation. I missed the question. Can we get the breathing device? I'll put the link on my website, guys, so you can actually see where I got the breathing device. Let me do some testing on it first. I don't like to talk about anything unless I do full testing on it. When would the book be available? Soon. It's been taking me 2 years to work at it. Finished almost all 11 chapters. I still have 1 chapter, and that 1 chapter is very crucial because that 1 chapter, for example, so let's say you do a blood test, and that blood test shows that you have high fibrinogen. Then I'll give you the ingredients or the supplements, how to actually reduce fibrinogen. Let's say that in that book is going to show you have ApoB being high, or ApoB to ApoA1 ratio is outrageous, which just causes atherosclerosis. I will teach you how to lower it. If you have LPPLA2, which is soft plaque buildup, I will teach you how to lower it. So all that stuff, based on every single blood test related to heart disease, will actually show you how to actually fix it. Tips to improve kidney disease. Go get yourself some NMN from the website. It comes from Australia. My last patients with kidney disease were able to get them from stage 3B to stage 2 in about 3 months using NMN. And not any type of NMN. The one I get from Australia is actually very clean ingredients. How many meals do you have? 1, sometimes 2. My second meal is going to be this. We got 1 pound of yak meat and maybe like 2 eggs or 3 eggs maybe with it. And that would be my last meal of the day. You're awesome, brother. Need more people like you. We need everybody to be like me. There's only one of me, one person. That's it. Did I miss? Yak meat. Yes, yak meat. Yak meat is very similar to beef, just it's more lean, very lean. Are you carnivore? Yes, 10 years. What supplements for blocked arteries and cholesterol? Custonia, book a time with me, please, because it varies per person. What do you recommend for kidney disease? NMN, nicotinamide monocleotide. I have the link in my profile. It comes from Australia. That's the one that we were using with the patient, and his kidney stage for EGFR went from being low 32 to high 69. Keep in mind, guys, every time you drink from a copper cup, every 1 liter will give you 2 milligrams of copper. But keep in mind, when you're taking copper, make sure you're taking zinc within your diet. You've mentioned many times anxiety comes from the gut. Where do I start to make changes? Start taking L-theanine first, then we can actually start looking at the issue with your gut. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. Jane, go to my website and you can see the products called NMN. What do you drink in a copper cup? Water. That's it. I tried doing tea. It didn't. Warm water does not taste good in copper. Seriously. I was trying to do some green tea for my neighbor. He came over. I gave him one of the other cups. I was drinking in this and it didn't taste good. Should I talk to my doctor about taking NMN before taking it? No, why? Your doctor has no clue about NMN. Your doctor is clueless. Your doctor wants you to stay sick so he can keep feeding you medications. You sell copper cups? I don't sell copper cups. No, I bought this from Amazon. It's funny, the first batch I bought it, be careful guys, because the first batch I bought it, it wasn't copper on the inside, it was actually just copper on the outside. So I had to actually return it and bought these. They're very cheap. Very cheap. They get a little bit discolored, which is fine, but I think I bought like 4 cups for like $15, $20. They turn a little bit greenish. How much of the L-theanine? You can take 200 to 800 milligrams daily. There's no side effect from the L-theanine. How can I improve my HRV? That's all based on your heart rate variability. It's all based on how you sleep. Do you add salt to your water? I add the trace minerals. Every 40 drops of this is about 1/4 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt. Way more enhanced. Menopause, what's the best diet? Rotate your carbohydrate intake. Dementia tips, please. Take some MCT oil and eliminate some of the carbohydrates in your diet. Guys, I'm going to stay for like 5 more minutes because I need to go outside and start doing some work and maybe finish my greenhouse. How can I fix bladder pain? D-mannose. It's a type of sugar. And I did a video in regards to this. So D-mannose. You take roughly about 1,000 milligrams. What is your accent? What is your accent? I'm originally from Lebanon. Guys, I'm gonna have to get going because I do have to do some work around the land here, so I know I've been a little bit taking some time, and I do want to work out as well too. You look happy, must be the country air. Josh, you should come and visit anytime. It is beautiful. Beautiful and sunny today, which is nice. But guys, I do have to do some work, and I got my new workout equipment. One of them arrived today, so we're gonna probably start doing some training with that. So this here, I don't know if you guys can see it. My little mace. It's like 20 pounds, I think, this one. What's the weight on this? Yeah, this one is 15 pounds actually. So we're gonna start doing this for my shoulders. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Would be greatly appreciated. The more you can give my channel support, the less money I'll start charging you guys when we do consultations. Seriously, because if YouTube can actually monetize me, would be great. And of course, Duke came up to the bed. He got all full of mud. Duke's spas are all full of mud. What can you do? It's all good. Cheers, Rick Grimes. Yeah, okay, there you go. Guys, I do have to get going. There's a lot of information on YouTube. I know I'm gonna try to actually, yes, let's boost YouTube views, guys. I do need it, seriously. Guys, if you can actually boost my views on YouTube and I can get monetized, it would be amazing. Seriously, it would be amazing. I'll promise you guys, I can probably start doing like 2 hours live every single day. Would be amazing, and we can talk about everything. And we can go a little bit more in depth on a lot of things. Is filthy expensive a copper mug? No, I bought four of them for like $12, $13, guys, from Amazon. Very, very cheap. Seriously. Most lives are uploaded on YouTube. All of them. Like even this live, it is on YouTube, guys. So if you do miss any question, I know we've been talking for the past almost 2 hours. All the questions are all on the YouTube, so you guys can actually go there and actually pause and write some of the answers down, and some of the supplements that I mentioned down would be really, really great. I couldn't share your YouTube. I don't know why. I tried. I don't know if you could share it on here or not, but it's fine. Copper Insight 2. Yeah, it is Copper Insight 2D. Make sure you check on that when you're buying it. Thank you for all you do, Maurice. Very much appreciate. Thank you, Sherry. I have a copper mug from when Bed and Bath and Beyond was a store. It's warm out. Yeah, I think they closed down or something. What's the best way to build a good bacteria in your guts, please? This is the last question. It's going to be prebiotics. So think of prebiotics as resistant starches, and think of prebiotics where you can only consume them every other day with last meal of the day. Guys, I do have to get going. You guys have a nice day. Same name on YouTube. It's not under Elimination Diet. It's under my full name, Maurice Daher. And if you go to my profile on TikTok, you guys can see the YouTube link as well. Renata, thank you. You guys have a nice day. If I have time, maybe we'll do another live in the evening. If not, most probably tomorrow again. In the meantime, you guys take care. And before we go, we have to say bye to Duke. Duke is waiting for me. He wants to go play now. Cheers, guys.